Have you ever eaten something thinking it was completely safe, only to later discover it could actually be harmful? It might sound surprising, but some of the foods sitting in your kitchen right now can become dangerous if they are eaten the wrong way. And the scary part is, most people have no idea. We often assume that if a food is sold in stores, it must be completely safe. But the truth is that many natural foods contain protective chemicals or toxins that require proper preparation before they are safe to eat. In today's video, we're going to uncover 10 everyday foods that can become surprisingly dangerous if they are prepared incorrectly. Some of these foods are extremely healthy when used properly, but if handled the wrong way, they can cause symptoms like nausea, dizziness, stomach pain, or in rare cases, even serious poisoning. And make sure you stick around until the end of this video, because one of the foods on this list is considered a delicacy around the world. Yet if prepared incorrectly, it can actually be deadly. Let's start with one food that many people cook regularly. 1. Red kidney beans. Red kidney beans are a staple in many delicious dishes. They are commonly used in chili, stews, salads, and rice recipes. They are also packed with fiber, plant protein, iron, and important minerals. But here's something most people don't realize. Raw or undercooked kidney beans can actually be toxic. Kidney beans contain a natural compound called phytohemagglutinin, which is a type of lectin. When these beans are eaten raw or only lightly cooked, this compound can irritate the digestive system. Eating just a handful of raw kidney beans may cause symptoms like severe nausea, vomiting, stomach cramps, diarrhea. The good news is that this toxin is easily destroyed by proper cooking. So the solution is simple. Always soak dried kidney beans for several hours and then boil them thoroughly before eating. Proper cooking removes the toxin completely and allows you to safely enjoy all the health benefits these beans offer. 2. Potatoes. That turned green potatoes are one of the most widely eaten foods in the world. They are comforting, versatile, and packed with nutrients like potassium and vitamin C. But occasionally, you might notice something strange when preparing potatoes. Sometimes they develop a greenish color under the skin. Many people simply cut off the green area and continue cooking the potato. But this green color is actually a warning sign. When potatoes are exposed to too much light, they produce a natural toxin called solanine. Solanine helps protect the potato plant from insects, but it can be harmful if humans eat too much of it. Consuming potatoes that contain high levels of solanine may cause symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, headaches, digestive discomfort. The safest approach is simple. If a potato looks very green or heavily sprouted, it's better to discard it instead of eating it. Storing potatoes in a cool, dark place can also prevent this problem from happening in the first place. 3. Nutmeg. Nutmeg is a warm, fragrant spice used in many desserts and holiday drinks. A small pinch can make pies, cakes, and beverages taste amazing. But surprisingly, nutmeg contains a natural compound called myristicin. In small amounts, it is harmless, but consuming large amounts of nutmeg can cause serious side effects. Taking even a few teaspoons of nutmeg at once may lead to symptoms like dizziness, nausea, confusion, hallucinations, rapid heartbeat. This is why nutmeg should always be used in very small amounts, just as recipes recommend. A pinch is perfect. More is definitely not better in this case. 4. Raw cashews. Cashews are one of the most popular snack nuts in the world. They are creamy, delicious, and full of healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. But here is something fascinating. True raw cashews are actually toxic. In their natural state, cashews contain a compound called urushiol. This is the same irritating substance found in poison ivy. Contact with urushiol can cause severe skin reactions and irritation. So, how do we safely eat cashews? The cashews sold in stores as raw have actually been steam-treated or roasted to remove the toxic oil. This process makes them completely safe to eat. But eating truly raw cashews straight from the tree could be dangerous. Thankfully, commercial processing removes this risk. 5. Cherry pits. Cherries are sweet, refreshing, and full of antioxidants. But hidden inside each cherry is a hard pit. Most people know not to swallow these pits, but many don't know why. Cherry pits contain a compound called amygdalin. When crushed or chewed, amygdalin can release small amounts of cyanide inside the body. Cyanide is a toxin that interferes with the body's ability to use oxygen. Now, swallowing an occasional cherry pit accidentally is unlikely to cause harm, but crushing or chewing large numbers of pits could become dangerous. The simple solution is easy. Always remove cherry pits before eating large amounts or using cherries in recipes. 6. Rhubarb leaves. Rhubarb is famous for its tart flavor and is often used in pies, jams, and desserts. The colorful stalks are perfectly safe and even nutritious. But the leaves of the rhubarb plant are toxic. They contain high levels of oxalic acid, which can interfere with calcium absorption and affect the kidneys. Eating rhubarb leaves can cause symptoms like burning in the mouth, nausea, vomiting, kidney stress. The good news is that rhubarb recipes almost always use only the stalks, which are safe and delicious. The leaves should simply be discarded. By the way, if you're enjoying learning about these surprising food facts, consider subscribing to the channel. We share simple health tips and natural wellness knowledge that help you stay informed and make smarter choices for your health. Now let's continue, because the next foods on this list are even more surprising. 7. Elderberries. Elderberries are well known for their immune-supporting properties. They are often used in syrups, teas, and herbal remedies. But in their raw form, elderberries contain compounds called cyanogenic glycosides. These compounds can release cyanide when eaten raw. Consuming raw elderberries or their stems may cause symptoms like nausea, vomiting, weakness, dizziness. However, properly cooked elderberries are completely safe. Cooking destroys the harmful compounds and leaves behind their beneficial antioxidants. This is why elderberry products are almost always prepared as cooked syrups, jams, or extracts. Fruit. Ackee is the national fruit of Jamaica and an important part of Caribbean cuisine. When properly prepared, it is delicious and nutritious. But ackee contains a toxin called hypoglycin when it is unripe. Eating unripe ackee can lead to a serious condition known as Jamaican vomiting sickness. Symptoms may include severe vomiting, low blood sugar, seizures. Fortunately, nature provides a clear safety signal. Ackee fruit becomes safe only when it naturally opens on the tree. At that point, the edible portion can be safely prepared and cooked. 10. Pufferfish. Now here's the food I mentioned earlier, the one that requires extreme expertise to prepare. Pufferfish, also known as fugu, is considered a delicacy in Japanese cuisine. But this fish contains one of the most powerful natural toxins known, tetrodotoxin. Tetrodotoxin is far more toxic than cyanide. Even tiny amounts can affect the nervous system. For this reason, only specially trained and licensed chefs are legally allowed to prepare pufferfish in Japan. They must carefully remove the toxic organs before serving the edible parts. When prepared correctly, it is safe. But mistakes can be fatal, which is why its preparation requires years of training. So what's the big lesson from all of this? Most of these foods are not dangerous by themselves. In fact, many of them are incredibly nutritious. The real issue is preparation and knowledge. Nature often includes protective chemicals in plants and animals. But with the right cooking methods, these foods become perfectly safe and even very healthy. So instead of fearing these foods, the smarter approach is simply to understand how to handle them properly. Knowledge is one of the most powerful tools for protecting your health. But here's something even more interesting. There are actually several healthy foods that millions of people eat every day that slowly damage the body when eaten too often, and most people think they are completely harmless.